Hey there guys, Frankomatic here, and we're back with more of this horrible Yu Yu Hakusho game. And now we are moving on to the Four Saint Beasts arc. They are sending in parasite bugs to the human world. For reasons I don't remember if this game is actually going to get into or not. They have a whistle that summons them, we need to go blow it up. And because apparently if we break the thing, the bugs will all die for no real reason. Ah, it is getting into this. Or... no, apparently it's not going to get into why they're doing this. They're doing this so that the, as a threat to make the spirit world take down that wall. Just to explain the plot point. Also, I believe now... okay, I can't change yet. Here's our new fodder enemy for this part of the game. Jawas. They're not actually Jawas, I forget what they're called. But they look like Jawas. I'm supposed to have Kuwabara here, but it's not letting me switch yet. Ah. Stop that. Get off me. Stop stun-locking me. Also, stop chewing on my head. There we go. There's a lot of these little jerks. Okay. Okay. Stop it. Really? Both you guys? Cut it out. There. And my computer's kinda acting up. Oh well. Hopefully that won't show you. Oh dear. Hi, Kuwabara. We could actually switch to Kuwabara, but, I think, but the game doesn't tell you how to do so until after the rest of the party shows up. Thanks, guys. I don't know what I would have done. But anyways, at this point, once we get done talking, we can now swap through our entire party. And you might notice that everybody else is 5 levels below Yusuke. You might think that it's a good idea to try and level everybody up equally, but that's a poor idea. We'll get into why eventually. First off, the Gate of Betrayal. It's a hallway that has a crushing ceiling in it. In the anime, at least. As this guy's going to explain, it's set up to adapt to everyone's strength. If you all stay there, you'll eventually all die. If someone wants to escape, they can get by, leaving everyone else to die. And the way this whole thing works is that at the end of the hallway, there's a switch. Pull the switch and the thing stops. So they come up with the fairly obvious plan of send the really fast guy to go pull the switch while Yusuke uses up some of his spirit power to hold up the ceiling. In practice, in the show at least, this just led to Hiei running to the end of the hallway. Since that wouldn't make for a very interesting game level, at least that's my assumption for the reasoning of why we have a frickin' maze here instead of a hallway, they put in a maze. We eventually need to find, not this experience ball pinata, although it's a nice find. Need to find that switch. And I don't remember exactly where it is. You don't have a whole lot of time, but you got more than enough as long as you move at a fairly decent clip. So I spent a very long time wandering around lost. Also, yeah, he can teleport, which doesn't do any good whatsoever. And he doesn't have his other moves yet, so that's all he can do. Okay, there was no reason to come up here at all. I think I need to go back down to the ground and walk around to the right. But anyways, you know how we just got the whole party? Now we can't switch. And another reason why it's not a good idea to try and level everybody up evenly for those parties, you are going into a segment where you have a small segment where you can use whoever, followed by a boss fight that has to be fought by one specific character and you cannot switch from. The order, if you know how this arc goes in the show, is exactly the same as that. If you've never seen the show before and are playing this game just for fun, because you thought it looked like it might be a good game because you're crazy, you're gonna likely end up with guys who are way too weak trying to fight these bosses. Where the hell is this switch? I really shouldn't be spending my time fighting everything here. There it is. Pull the switch and save everybody. Showing us the same exact thing. Anyways. Now, you want to switch to Khurana. Khurana fights the first boss. So you want him to be leveled up a bit, because that guy is actually a little tough. Not super tough, but a little bit. Also, his attack is the whip, the rose whip. And yeah, that's all he's got right now. We'll eventually get a little better. Okay, now how do I get out of here? Not this way. Don't mind me while I beat some Jawas to death. I need these experience balls. Like nobody... Wow, he slid really far. I need these experience balls like nobody's business. Okay, seriously, how do I get out of here? Oh, if I remember right, I think a path opened up somewhere where there wasn't one before. Okay, enough with the chewing. It wasn't funny the first time, it's not funny now. I think I want to go this way. I really hope that doesn't show up in the recording, that was kind of interesting. Maybe I should have rebooted before doing this. Oh well. Too late now. I just said I need experience balls, but here I am just running past all the enemies. Yeah, I think I just need to go around this way. Or this could be a dead end. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. Is this the right way? Get off of me. These are like the worst enemies. Have I gained any other attacks yet? No. I forget when they get their other two attacks. They get them with level up. Maybe the next one's at 13? Okay, yeah, we come this way, come up and around. And the exit door should be up here in this corner. After we get rid of this Jawa. Yeah, there we go. And let's go a little further than that. And this takes us back to Botan. Who, needs to kill some bugs. By beating them with a bat until these things come out of them, and then spraying them with her bug spray. I forget how many of these there are, but we don't have access to the compass to show us where the guys are, and I think that's because they're just all over the place. And Botan's actually pretty badass. Also heard Bug Spray uses up her spirit meter for reasons that are a little beyond me. I guess so you don't just mash the spray button. I think there's 10 bugs. I missed a dude somewhere. Where is he? Like, apparently they're not just all over the... There's one. Okay, apparently there was more than 10. I'm sure they said how many there were, but I wasn't paying any amount of attention to what they were talking about. I'll be honest. Maybe it's 20? Maybe it's way too many? Okay, can't go that way, so they're all stuck over, so they're all over here somewhere. That at least narrows things down a little bit. I wish I paid attention to what time I started recording was. Oh well. Let's come down this way. Maybe they're down this way. Zombie people. Are you guys down here? I don't see any. I just want to hit you with a bat, it's okay. Hit you with a bat until bugs come out like some kind of piñata. Creepy, creepy piñata. I wanted to go a little further than this, but since I'm bumbling around so much, I'm gonna have to stop and, continue another time. I wanted to at least finish first with the Force aim piece. There's a guy. I'm missing entirely. Try that again. Okay. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I really wish I had that compass. Useless as it usually is. Anybody in here? There's a dude. Which means there's probably 2 more guys somewhere. Come on. I know you're out there. I know you don't have any surprises for me, as I'm not playing Terror from the Deep or anything. Just a terrible Yu Yu Hakusho game. Hey, buddy. Okay. And that means... There you are. Okay. There we go. Well, you know what? Let's do one more. Now then, back to Khurana for this bit. These are plant people. They are just the next tier enemy. They're mindless and not particularly a threat. They just take a lot of punches. All these areas are obnoxious little mazes. They're usually not too tough, but since they're supposed to be mazes, the game once again doesn't actually just tell you where to go. You have to kind of feel your way around. And I'm pretty sure up here is the wrong way, but I think there might be one of those experience ball generator guys up here. No, it's just health. Okay, no new power yet. Maybe it's not till 15. Or maybe I'm just misremembering entirely, because this game kind of made my brain shut down at this point. Oh, hello. This is the real benefit of the Rose Whip. It's very fast to come out. Doesn't do much damage, but you can spam it. Eventually somewhere we'll find a door. Oh, these holes. These holes will be the bane of my existence later. Or markedly be the bane of my existence now. See this broken bridge? I can't cross it. See that hole? That hole is what's going to get us across the bridge. Because rather than just do the same thing and, say, use a switch... we decided to do something crazy instead, and do rock pushing puzzles. Also, I've yet to find a good way through this room without getting myself almost killed. Because I apparently have a terrible sense of timing. And also in this area, there is no way to get by these things, because there is no open spots or pattern for you to work with. If I were smart, I would switch to a different character. Luckily, I'm not smart, so you're going to see me almost die. Okay, here's a switch. That might actually fix the bridge, I don't remember. But later on, since I sort of spoiled the surprise now, you'll have to push rocks into those holes to open up things that make no sense. Also, a reward for figuring out this puzzle, you have to do it again. Let's let Yusuke get blasted. This is the real benefit of having a party in this game. You can just swap to somebody else if you're dying. Except for those boss fights. There was no reason for me to do that to Yusuke, but... it was fun. Did that fix the bridge? Yes, that fixed the bridge. Okay, so apparently rock pushing isn't in this segment. It must be the next one. Okay, what's behind door number 2? Ah, Genbu, the first boss. At this point, if you are not playing as Kurama, you would suddenly be forced into being Kurama. And if you haven't leveled him up at all, this guy is kind of a bitch. As it is, he's not super bad. Mainly because he is really freaking slow. And as is the usual for these boss fights, our health orbs just kind of scattered about at random. Which allows you to just beat him in a flat-out slugfest. Hit detection allowing. And now he's dead. Which allows us to move on to the next section. But the next section is for another day, because I do not want to play anymore. Later.